Hello everybody and welcome back to another Continental Cup game of Fury of Dracula, of course, and this is another 2v1. I'm on the Hunters once again, and I have a different teammate. I have the Determinator, who has migrated, hopefully like the pun, from the Wingspan community over to ours, at least temporarily, for this tournament. And yeah, I think, I can't remember now, has he won 2 games on the trot? Which is great. And yeah, we're going to be playing together as a team in this one versus Spencer Wolfhart. We are reaching the end of week 6. Is that right? Week 6? I think it's week 6. Yeah. And we have currently, Team Europe have a 3-point lead. That's it. So this game's pretty important because with this game, and we have one more to play during week 6, best case scenario is we'll have a 6-point lead going into the final 2 weeks, which would be amazing. Worst case scenario, it'll be all square. So obviously for the neutrals and for Team USA, you'll prefer it to be all square, but for Team Europe, this is a vital game. If we can win this, then it will be 4.5 points clear. We can see with the other game what happens if we'll get another point or not, but very important game. So we've got to keep up the momentum, try and get another win. So let's see what we can do in this one. Obviously, again, apologies for any Discord audio balancing issues. I'm doing this intro in advance, but during the game I'm gonna have to talk more quietly because I've got a baby next door. The Terminator is also juggling the the various challenges of parenthood. So we as a hunter team, we could get doubly interrupted by our baby children. Spencer Wolfhart, as far as I'm aware, does not have those issues to contend with, but he's trying to evade us as Dracula. So that is hard enough. So good on him that he only has one thing to focus on. So hopefully it'll be a good game, unlike last week's. And yeah, see you in the game. All right, Terminator and Spencer are here. Oh, I almost put Van Helsing in Munich. That would have been a good start. Good luck, gents.
I will need it.
Oh yeah, I didn't say this before to Terminator, but same as the advice I sort of gave to Azaghal for the other games that we did. At some point, you may have to discard good items. It's just part of the game. Don't stress about it.
Yeah.
Especially with Godalming.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm not going to suddenly judge you if I see you discard a Heavenly Host or something, you know what I mean? There'll be reasons for things. It's okay, you can't keep everything. We'll just see how the items might land in a way that we don't have to discard good stuff. But, just...
Okay.
We're just so limited by what we can hold. We can't hold everything. So, if they fall in an awkward way, it's not a problem.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I can help you if you want, Spencer. You want to sign Saragossa, and then put the first encounter in Alicante, then go to Mediterranean, then Wolfram into Milan, and then go to Zurich, and then we find you there and we kill you. How's that?
Dang, why didn't I think of that?
And you know, obviously, if Godalming and Sue would need to trade around stuff, just do it at will. It's no problem. If there's stuff that Mina might need could be useful, or vice versa, if I think Mina has stuff that the others could use, I'll let you know. We can do a quick trade.
Okay.
We don't have to wait until we've got all the white ones. There might be an argument if Godalming gets overloaded with good stuff. We might have to do a trade earlier, so it's fine. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, great.
Yeah. Well, it's information.
Yeah.
Not great information, but it's information. But obviously, in the new version, Jonathan Hart could just tell you that for free.
Yeah. I'm hoping that they really revamped the event deck, but odds of that are probably not great.
Based upon the stuff that is being discarded for the quick play version, it doesn't look like it. But I'm willing to wait until I see the deck for myself.
Yeah. Theoretically, they could have adjusted some of the effects of some of the cards, but yeah. Maybe if they just added more hoaxes to the deck.
Was it you or somebody else who spotted that maybe the vampire distribution is different? There's like 3
So
new
the
vamps.
article, yeah, the article mentioned there being 3 new vampires in the deck.
That's interesting.
Whether or not that's an error in the article or something that was actually changed, I don't know.
That's interesting. Because imagine if you keep the item distribution the same. You know, then you suddenly got the number of fighting vampires would outnumber the number of stakes. So you would have to engage in combat to kill at least one vampire every game.
Doesn't it already? Aren't there 3 reckless vamps and 2 new vampires currently?
Oh, true. So it makes it even more outnumbered then. Yeah, you're right. I think that's better to have more fighting vamps than aristocratics. That's just me.
Yeah. I agree. They're harder to get rid of. Half the time when I use aristocratics is just as a means of conning the hunters into staking him, so it wastes the stake on a non-fighter vamp.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even the delays can be kind of nice, but you can never know about the timing. That's the thing.
Yeah. And the hunter has to choose to become delayed, so it's not like you can just surprise delay them with it.
Right, and like a hoax, where it's automatically discarded, but they can become delayed. Oh. How are you doing on those white ones?
I've got 1 so far.
Okay. I will not reveal where I'm at, just to keep Jack in suspense a little bit.
I await with bated breath.
Obviously, if all the horses start charging today, then you know we've got them all.
Yeah. I'm just picturing Dracula being in suspense over the hunter's travel plans at the ticket office.
We haven't drawn a single Dracula event yet. In 4 days of supplying. That's mental.
It's annoying.
But if we ever do Mystic Research, it'll just be like 6 Dracula cards. So like, okay then.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. That's mental. Yeah, oh my god. I was like, I want to trade with Van Helsing. I was like, wait, who do I trade with? We're all full up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Seward will need trading with
Right,
soon. It doesn't have to be now, but
right. We can just do it now if we want,
yeah.
because there's clearly something of interest. So let's do it now.
Okay.
Right then.
Something's entertaining.
Right.
I must know what it is.
Even though we're not going to do this like as a secret conversation, I'll obfuscate a little bit if that's alright. The card that I have on my right hand side, Determinator, do we have another copy
Yeah.
of it?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Interesting. And do you have a copy of any of the cards that you have?
Yes, I do have another copy. Yes, the card I have. Yes.
Okay, okay,
But-
okay. Right.
Yeah, not. Yeah.
Okay. Right. How do we do this one?
So this might be the situation where I might have to start. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we might have to start chucking things.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
I think the card on the right for you is probably the least valuable.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
we're gonna start drawing Dracula events eventually, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Right? I've never had this
Yeah.
issue so early. This is mental. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to make on-the-spot decisions of what we get rid of.
Okay. Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of leeway here.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
I mean, man, oh man, oh man.
Well, at least you're being forced to make tough decisions.
Mm,
I think we do this,
okay.
and then there's a type of card that we both have, which
Mm, yeah.
is it's maybe not as valuable, but we can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Fine. But we'll see.
Yeah.
It also depends on where his first location is and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
We have Vampire Lair, so that's quite useful.
Mm,
Actually, it's only useful if I can manage to get any points at all.
Well, that is true.
Oh.
That is very true. I never.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, he's
Right.
doing it again. I didn't even realize that
See
Vampire
if it
Lair.
works this time.
Vampire Lair uses the verb retreat. What a random use of that verb. Okay, I never realized that.
Oh,
Anywho,
retreat the track.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so where do you think he is? Is this island or fake island?
Yeah.
Or it could be like last game that we
So,
did where it's
Chicago.
Mediterranean. Hey. Well, we can just keep supplying, and we'll find out.
Yeah. Okay.
No point moving if we don't know where it is.
True.
It's
Yeah.
fine. When in doubt, just supply.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, that's easy at least.
Yep, that's
Oh, no
fine.
track.
The one day there'll be a Dracula card on top of the deck at night, you'll be at sea.
There's a drag
Okay.
card.
There it is. Well, let's go for Van Helsing. He won't have to discard anything.
Right. Expansion. Don't know if you'd agree with this, but
Yeah, based upon the other cards you had, there's maybe one I would have discarded first, but I see why. That's fine.
yeah, yeah,
We haven't got. If we had
yeah.
an ally in the discard pile, then I'd say no, keep that. But we don't have one, so yeah, that's okay. That's no hard judgment on my part for that. Right, and then,
Here's hopefully where all the Drat cards start coming up.
yeah, they're just this massive block in the middle of the deck. So basically, what we have, we're gonna be stuck with for ages. Sure. Oh no, there's a hunter card. You can't dark hole this turn anyway. Imagine if you could dark hole at sea. Imagine with 5th edition, if they're like, okay, we've heard you, Dracula needs buffing, so we're going to allow you to misdirect sea zones again.
Was that a thing in 3rd?
Yep. It got deliberately changed. It got changed in 4th edition to clearly state that you cannot do sea locations.
I'm wondering if how much that would even it up.
Well, the argument from most people would be, oh, but that's OP, you can just go to sea forever.
I mean, the whole losing health for every time he moves to a sea location would kind of stop that. But...
Exactly. As I always say, yes, it's anticlimactic, but if the hunters have given up enough points that Dracula just has to land to win, they didn't do their job properly mid-game.
Yeah.
Ooh, wolf form. Right, he's in Milan.
No.
Nah. Can't
Nah.
be. He would. He'd be crazy to do it again.
Which is exactly why you wouldn't expect it. Sorry. Oh, what am I supposed to put here?
A fog in case we jump on you for 3v1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. I was gonna say. Oh wait, it is Ireland. Oh wait, he's in the UK then. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. So we got questions. Can we even stop Galway? Do we bother? It's gonna be a hoax, I assume. So do we bother?
Well, can we even get there? Oh yes, I know. I remember. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Maybe. Okay.
But no. But even then, like it's a hide, so forewarned could just ruin us, even if we did manage to get there. So I mean.
Well.
I think we're just gonna.
That's up to you. With Van Helsing, yeah. To decide. But
Yeah. How are we doing for horses? Can we use them?
I have 2 white ones now.
Right. Okay. So we're currently 1 short, which is a bit unfortunate.
Oh, what's a price?
Oh wow. Can we just CG nuke him in Manchester? Right. Yeah. So we need to think about this, right? So we're gonna have to move over to the UK eventually. We don't know if it's Swansea or Manchester that he's currently in. So obviously with wolf form gone, that helps us out a little bit. So it's probably Manchester, but it might not be. It might be a ruse. I don't want to just CG randomly if we do have CG. If we don't have CG, then obviously that's a moot point. General convention is to try and force him out. We need to send one other hunter over. But
Right.
or we might be able to send two over, and that might catch him out. But obviously now we've said that, so. I mean,
yeah, Seward and Godalming's items are not ideal.
oh, okay.
Okay, but
right. And then Mina's got the movement issues, so.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate.
So I do. We do have. I do have one horse. I guess I can say that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But,
well, I think Van Helsing stays put because I don't see. I mean, I could go and deal with Galway, but I could just get fogged or battered or saboteured or something, and then it's just a waste of time. Van Helsing sitting here is advantageous for us. So that's the case. I mean, the good thing is, if we're going across to the UK, we don't actually need horses. We just need horses. We just need to get to the coast.
True.
But
True.
we could potentially use a little bit of express movement, get to like Hamburg, and then sail across that way. Or we can try and get to Le Havre too. So that's two ways we can go across. So yeah, I think that might be we'll have to commit somebody to go over.
Right. Okay.
Ideally not Mina, but it's not the end of the world if it is Mina.
Yeah. Yeah, I could send Seward so he can use the card that you gave him with Van Helsing and then come across if I trade with him tonight.
Yeah, just force all the good items onto him with Godalming, and even Mina
Mm.
could.
Yeah.
And the other Godalming and Mina stay there and supply. That might be the way around this.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll just supply with Van Helsing, because he's not going to do anything else.
Okay.
I guess I supply with Mina as well. Well, that's a tad unfortunate. Yeah, hopefully I don't regret doing that. I mean, worst case scenario, it's Galway's a hoax, and then the thing after is a vampire, and at worst it's 2 points because Mina's got Vampire Lair. So. I'm going to do a little switcheroo here. Do you want me to trade with Seward?
Yeah, if you've got nothing better to do, then
I could try and dig for a white one.
Can. Yeah, I think that's probably better. I think I'm Seward, so he's okay now.
He's okay. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty. could also be a Desecrated Soul in Dublin. That'd be pretty good.
Hmm.
We'll have to see. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do about it, so I'm not gonna stress out about Galway.
Yeah. Yeah, so seeing as you're not going to do that with Van Helsing, then would you want to give Seward the event he has? Or that's
Yeah, I might do. Yeah. I was waiting
yeah,
for Dracula
okay.
to make move first, but yes.
Yeah.
That's something I had in the back of my mind.
Hmm.
Interesting, didn't Dark Call. That's very interesting.
Yeah. Hmm.
Maybe it was
Oh,
Manchester and was scared of just scared of a consecrated ground or something.
hmm.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to supply with mean. Or do I? Yeah, because we need to trade with Godalming. Yeah, hopefully this is not. Oh, that's fine. Oh, okay. So, Edinburgh can't be a hide. So Edinburgh, Liverpool,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because it has the one of those two had to be his current. Well, no, he could be in Swansea, but yeah, I think
But yeah.
Edinburgh,
Well,
Liverpool.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in Edinburgh. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Hmm.
That is just fine.
Hmm.
So it was a Wolf to Manchester, so you risked the CG nuke.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll do little trade with you with Seward, and I want to give you
Yeah.
a
Okay.
couple of things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, let's do it like this.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to. Do we find the third white one or not?
No.
I really want to do a trade with Godalming if possible.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Right.
For that reason. So we'll do it like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are other ways I'd prefer to do it, but since Dracula knows certain information, I don't want to start changing what Mina's revealing right now.
Right. Right. Right.
It is a hoax. Okay. How bad is this going
Mm-hmm.
to be? There's 6 cards, so there could be some good things in there.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Taking your time. So it's either you got
Yeah.
lots of good stuff or you got all mediocre stuff.
Decisions.
Didn't take the dark call. I'm very surprised.
Okay. So shall I do this then?
Uh, yeah, we can do. Yeah, we can do.
Mm.
He's kind of
Okay.
he's trapped behind his wolf form for a bit, so it's not as if
Mm. Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
because if there is going to be a vamp, it won't mature today. So that's kind of nice. So yeah, if you want to
Mm.
go on it, just yeah, why not?
Okay. Okay.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting a kill here, but we might get lucky. But then if we can just hurt him a lot after the feed as well, and before he goes to sea, that'd be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'll join
Mm.
you then.
Okay.
Ooh. Hmm. That's a tough decision.
Uh,
That is a tough decision. Hopefully this won't come back to bite us later, but I'm going to do this. Let's do a little supplying over here. Oh, that's irritating. Okay, let's do this.
Do I still use the card that Van Helsing gave me, or yeah?
No, since I've come in, no.
Mm. Oh, okay, cool. Right.
Yeah, that could have been another way that we could have done it, but it's okay.
Alright.
We'll take the Farn option. So yeah, Escaper's Bat isn't so critical here because obviously he's on a very isolated part of the board.
Yeah,
But
right.
we ideally don't because then he'll get his feedback. So that is something we have to take in
Mm.
mind, you know, sort of take into consideration here.
Yeah.
And what else do we have to figure out? So yeah, it's not a normal Escaper's Bat, but the feed's pretty important. But also we just don't want to die here. So, but
Uh,
we can see how it goes.
right. Mm. Okay, I should.
Oh, you like doing that. It's like a repeat of last game. No, I got one damage in at least.
Ooh.
Too unfortunately.
That's alright. Stopping Mesmerize is always good.
Mm.
Plotting.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
nice. Nice.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, this is sizable damage. This is very sizable damage. Let's go.
Okay.
He might be looking to use that plodding to try to kill me with claws. Because if I play a basic card, I can't block it.
Right.
So, um, that's just something we have to bear in mind here. At the same time, I've got to try and... Yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, if he doesn't play claws, then I want to try and then use basic cards on those turns. Well, I don't know. But can I even block claws, though? That's the problem. Maybe I can't. No, I can't even block claws. Has he is he going to target me immediately? Or maybe he hasn't decided yet. Oh, you're attacking me? Oh, rude.
Yeah, figured that was coming.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ah,
Oh, I forgot about plotting.
that's alright, it's alright. Don't worry.
Well, I didn't have any other way of
No, 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 it's alright.
cancelling it anyway.
I had to hope you had a second gun. I shouldn't have played rifle last turn. That's okay. It's alright. It's alright.
Hmm.
So if you can stop him from escaping his bat, we're in a really good position here. But obviously, don't die yourself here. But we use both claws,
Mhm.
so it's very low chance that he can kill you here.
Mhm.
Yeah, just don't let him escape his bat, and we're in a really good position.
Right. But hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Another weapon? Ah!
Mm.
I was hoping you had a secret weapon. Okay. That's alright.
Yes.
Yeah, I should. If I hadn't played rifle that round, I could have played it the next round. He might have strengthened me, but there was no guarantee. But it was a bit of a bluffing game. I don't know if he'd play. I don't know if he would play claws instantly or not.
Mm. Oh, of course, he gets feedback. Yeah. That's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then if it's a discred saw in Dublin,
Um,
he gets up to 10. Um,
uh, okay. Um, okay. Horses are online.
nice. Okay. If that's the case, we may have to send Godalming over, just in case there's a
Uh-huh.
discred soil in Manchester. Just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
So what does Mina do then? Mina probably preps to play Vampire Lair next turn.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's the case. I might just do tickets. Okay then. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to see if we want to send Godami or not. Oh, oh, that's very interesting. Uh, what's his health? 7. Uh, hmm. He hasn't moved, which means he doesn't have an encounter.
Mm, yeah.
If that's the case, we might be able to take advantage.
Mm,
Sud would have to guess right, though, between Liverpool or London.
yeah. Yeah. I was just gonna ask you what you think most likely.
I feel like London gives him more options.
Yeah.
Just because the problem is we don't know what the encounter is in Dublin. If it's a vampire, then IRC opens up. If it's not a vampire, then IRC is down another turn. Um,
Mm, mm, mm.
hmm. With your ticket, can you get to both Dublin and London?
Liverpool and
Oh,
London.
sorry, not Dublin. Yeah,
No,
Liverpool and London. Can you get to both?
no, I can't. No, no.
Right. Then, if that's the case, we just play a normal turn,
Right.
unless um, we might get lucky here. I can play a card that might be able to help us out if we get lucky.
Right.
It's a very slim chance, but I feel like it's may as well going for.
Mm, mm,
Um,
mm. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
so yeah, so you skip. Um,
Okay. Right.
and then I'm gonna play this. You just never know. We might get lucky here.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
So what we're gonna do is Godalming and Mina go first and supply
Yeah.
because we might get hard scouts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's very slim that we get it, but it's
Yeah.
worth a shot. No, there's a Dracula on top. That's very unfortunate. Oh well, never mind.
Yeah.
So much for
Right.
that plan. Um, so,
Right.
go on. You can make the decision. You're the one who's going to do it. Do you think he's in Liverpool or in?
Okay.
I'll go purely on your judgment. It's a
um.
50-50. So wherever you
Yeah.
think.
Um. Ah.
Oh, unlucky. It's worth a go. It's worth a go. It's worth a shot. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this now. Yeah, let's just get this over and done with.
Mm.
Okay, that's fine. Is what it is.
Um. Don't know if there's any benefit in Godalming and Mina trading from your side, but
Um, Possibly.
that could. Mm,
It depends. Oh no, I think I know what Godalming has. So yeah,
mm.
maybe not then. Maybe not.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna have to resettle the baby
That's right. We can.
after I've done those turns. Yeah.
That's fine. Uh, we can take a pause then.
What?
Oh, sorry, because we
Huh?
both did the turn at the same time. Just do the turn again. Oh, you might want to heal, by the
Oh,
way. Yeah.
that's
Nice.
what I was doing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, speed telegraph with
yeah.
multiple people is funny. All right, we can take a pause then if that's the
Oh,
case.
I see. I see. I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, you layered it. Oh, that's very interesting. Not desecrated soil. That's quite a big win for us then.
Mm.
Yeah, that's quite a big win for us. Okay, so if we wanna pause here, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, where are you off to? Oh, I hadn't realised you could take that turn. It might have been better to jump on Dracula, maybe.
Well, I don't know if if he was in Plymouth, but
Right, he could be in Swansea, and then now
yeah,
Liverpool's now open for him. But it's okay. We can
true.
deal with it. I think Mina just keeps supplying if Gadami's gonna head over.
Oh yeah, that was okay. I see. Yeah.
So we don't know what Manchester is. Dublin got layered, so he might be going back there. That's something we might have to consider.
That's why I picked Liverpool to begin with, 'cause I thought for that reason. But yeah.
Yeah, he might be going back there. We're not sure. Well, yeah,
Mm.
lots of different things we got to consider. Um, okay, so he could be hiding in Plymouth, or he's hiding in Swansea, or he's in Liverpool now. So maybe it might be quite good for Sud to just stay put in supply. You need to get that fourth item. Oh, do you supply? I think yes. Good. Okay, nice. Good job. Good job, good job. I like it a lot. Okay. So we did 5 damage to you in that fight. Oh, you're Warforeman. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, hang on a minute. We need to... Right, we need to think here. So it's either Manchester or Swansea that he's in. I see you're muted determinate. I assume that's for reasons. So, if you need to talk in the in-game text, then we might have to here. I'm just trying to work out what we do next, because we don't want to just... We need to try and move as efficiently as possible to sort of navigate all of this. Because Edinburgh's about to become a lair. So if we want to try and get a hunter into Edinburgh, we need to do it before it's a lair. So Godalming can't do it, I presume. Someone has to take care of Plymouth eventually. We need to try and work out, is Dracula in Swansea or in Manchester? Manchester would make sense if he wants to go back to Edinburgh. Swansea makes more sense if he wants to go back across to Ireland. So we might have to play a little bit sort of defensively here, where maybe Godalming has to go to sea and go to Plymouth, and then Seward blocks Edinburgh. We might have to do it that way. I don't know what you think about that.
Okay, that sounds good. Yes, I'm feeding the baby at the moment.
That's okay, no problem. If you need to like pause completely, so you focus on that, that's fine. I've got no issue with that. So yeah, because can Godalming land in Edinburgh today?
No.
Okay, so that rules out a particular plan I've got. Yeah, we might have to do it that way. Get Seward to Edinburgh so he can block it. Godalming goes to North Sea today. We might have to do that. He might well be in Swansea, but it could also be Manchester because he's banking on the fact that we do not have consecrated ground. Oh, okay, well, you can choose. You can try and jump on him again. Swansea or Manchester, take your pick. I think if he's in Manchester, that's worse for us to find out later. So if you want to go to Manchester, that's fine. But if you think Swansea's more likely, then feel free to go to Swansea. No! No, he did do the thing. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, behind the veil. Oh, this is huge. Oh, it's a devilish power. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Right, okay, let me write this down. So we've got Vamp, and we've got Fog, and a new Vamp as well. Wolves, Mob, and Bodyguards. Okay, Fog will disappear.
How unnatural.
I don't want to give him a Dark Core opportunity here, so I'm actually going to move with Mina. Oh shit, I can't remember what event Seward has. Right, I'm going to trade with Seward with Van Helsing. Just in case. Then Mina is going to do tickets. I'm actually going to do this. Alright, Determinator, don't play anything yet. We need to talk. Don't play anything. Hopefully you haven't played anything. Right. This is really good
Yep.
for us because we know exactly where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't misdirect London, so he can't be in London.
Yeah.
He can't hide because hide's on the trail. And we know it's not Edinburgh because Edinburgh's in the lair box. I checked it really quickly before I got the dawn prompt.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what we do now.
Hmm.
Do you remember what tickets Godalming has?
Yes, I can see. I can see what ticket he has. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what we. Oh no, we can't do that because you're having to do a C move. Okay, what we can do. Hopefully tickets are on our side. We play Renewed Vigor.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless we got really unlucky there, he hasn't drawn a fog because we've just sniped the fog away from him.
Yeah.
So we have to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We have to hope that the deck's in our favor. He could have been lucky, but I
Mm-hmm.
think we have to take this opportunity that it's here. So we play Renewed
Yeah.
Vigor. Godalming hopefully
Mm-hmm.
rolls with its horses well. Oh no, there's a
Mm-hmm.
lair in Edinburgh. Oh, hang a minute, there's a lair in Edinburgh. Do we want to play?
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to play Renewed Vigor then? Because he could have put anything. Oh man, that's actually really bad because Edinburgh could be a saboteur or a bat. How likely is that? He didn't have it in his hand, so unless he just drew it. Because what I'd really like here is to try and get Godalming and Seward in on him for a 2v1. Shame we don't have Speedy Telegraph. Unless we have a second copy that I don't know about. Because we could have played Speedy Telegraph here to do some really good stuff. We could have used like a Speedy Telegraph wax cylinders to check the layer first, but I guess we would have played Renewed Vigor. Because unless our horse roll is bad, or unless Dracula managed to draw the second fog, which is not impossible, but we have to maybe hope that luck's on our side a little bit here. And maybe he might have played the first one in Plymouth because of the risk of getting jumped on. And as long as there's not some sort of delay thing like a Saboteur or Bats in Edinburgh, we can get a 2v1 here.
Right. Yep.
Worst case scenario, we just move Seward in.
Yep. Yep.
There are ways that could go south for us, though. Because there's mob and wolves, and that then makes Seward's life harder. So, I'd really like a 2-on-1 here. How likely is it that he's put a Saboteur in Edinburgh? Or a Bats? Nah, it's not impossible. But he would have had to have drawn it after Behind the Veil. What's the other option? If we don't do it now, then what's the option? He has to go to sea next turn. Well, he doesn't have to, but you could just do that. Or Dark Call. Then you have two options that Dracula can do. So Dracula's forced to go to Irish Sea. If Godalming's in the North Atlantic, that really deters him from going to Ireland. But then after North Sea, it's anybody's guess. North Atlantic, it's anybody's guess what Dracula does then. Okay, I'll leave the decision to you, Determinator. If you're feeling that if we're feeling lucky, and there's not a delay thing in Edinburgh, play Renewed Vigor. Look at me being a twat, just deferring the decision to you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
If you're feeling lucky,
well,
if you think it's your lucky day, play Renewed Vigor. The odds are not bad. I mean, they could be two damaging encounters, which would be a bit rough, but we might be able to bulldoze. If you think Godalming is well equipped to be trying to kill a Dracula, and same with Seward, then again, that's another thing we have to consider. We could also just wait. We've got an extra week. We can just wait. We don't have to play the Renewed Vigor now.
He already played it.
Oh, has he? Well,
yeah,
then.
He's already moving Godalming.
Excellent, because I was on the screen of nothing to play. Okay. Okay, that could be worse. That's fine. Okay, good. That's what happens when I don't have the automatically... Okay, don't move Seward in. Supply, and then move Seward in. Oh, well, oh, hang a minute. Because I think maybe it could have been a bat. Oh, okay. I'm just wondering what it could be. I mean, I guess you could heal... Well, yeah, just move in. You have to move in now. I was worried it was going to be a bat or something in Liverpool that would push Seward away. But you might have a mob. Mob is the most likely thing here. Yeah, you should have moved in first, but that's entirely my fault. That's okay. You do what you think is right. If you want to discard certain items, you can. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay.
No, I didn't think that one through yet.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll do this. I guess you move up to Bordeaux. Alright, Mina supplies. Can we just get Sister Agatha off the top of the deck? That would just be lovely jovely. Oh. Not to be, not to be. One of those days that'll work. Right, good luck.
I suppose that's the one saving grace I got here is you haven't found her yet.
No, or Rufus. But then again, you haven't gone to sea much. But yeah, Rufus would suck later.
Or even Harker.
Yeah, no, but that's true. We haven't found Harker at all. No, no allies. No allies. No allies. Right, it's all on you, Determinator. I'm out of it. Again, Escaper's Bat isn't... Also, Escaper's Bat is less likely because he's got one Escaper's Bat card on the trail. So he only has 2 Escaper's Bats in his deck. So, yeah, it's... Escaper's Bat is less likely. He might draw it, but there's only 1 copy rather than 2. So the main thing is don't let a hunter die here. That's kind of the... But then again, you can use that information to your advantage as well. Because Dracula also knows that, I presume. So, if you can just kill Dracula now, that would be great. And then we can all go to bed, and we'll be happy. We know it's devilish power, so you're not going to get suddenly, you know, trapped by an enraged or something. So, this is good. Let's see what you're doing. Strength into a rifle. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, also remember, he's restricted by the sea, right? If you can get him down to 2 health, then he can't go to sea anymore. And feeds on the trail for at least 1 more turn. So you don't have to kill him this combat. If we can get him down low enough, we might be able to catch him tomorrow. So yeah, you don't have to kill him today. We just have to be a little bit careful, though. Fagging into dodge. Okay, nice. I like it. What did Godalming do? Also dodged. Okay. Respectable. Claws, yeah, makes sense. Oh, damn. Okay, nice, good job. Good job.
When can he escape his bat? Is it round?
He can escape
Anytime now.
anytime. It's round 3.
Okay.
Round 3
Right.
was the point
Right.
where he could escape.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. Edinburgh got removed. That's right. That's right. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Well, that's bad.
Suddenly, I'm not so worried anymore.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Hmm. Hmm.
Although I am still stuck in Great Britain, so
You are. You love drawing claws, don't you?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we know where he is now. Hmm.
Look at all those horses in the discard.
Yeah. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. You can just move them out of hospital and you try and get supplying events as quickly as possible. Okay. Let's supply with... yeah. Yeah. I should have moved. Should have moved, should have moved, should have moved. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's make a little move. Mina's just like, oh, the men keep fucking it up. Right, looks like I'm gonna have to do it. Hmm. Oh, that's not ideal. I wonder where he is. Oh dear. One of those games. Do I move over anyway? How bad could this be? Oh dear. Should I be supplying here? Or moving? I think we supply. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hmm. Oh, there she is. My god, that would have been nice. About 2 days ago. Damn. Oh, better late than never, I suppose.
Well, to be honest, it wouldn't have made a huge effect because I've only escaped from combat once and only landed one. Actually, no, I haven't landed any fangs.
True. But just having it then maybe influences what you do slightly differently, or how we
Yeah.
play slightly differently. But yeah. Well. That's unfortunate.
Question. If vampiric influence is used while the weakened hunter's at sea, do I still get to move them to an adjacent city?
I was thinking the exact same thing. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue how it works. I was thinking the exact same
I mean,
thing. I don't know what
just
happens.
reading the card, it seems to me like it should be able to. Like, I shouldn't be able to move you to an adjacent sea zone because it specifically says adjacent city. Whether or not Digital's implemented it that way, I have no idea.
I've never seen it being done. I haven't got a clue. And that's being generally honest. I have no idea how what would happen here. It might allow you to play it how you expect, or it might just break the game. I have no idea. I have no idea. If this wasn't a tournament game, I'd just tell you just to do it, just to see what happens. But obviously, it's a 2D game,
Yeah,
so if you
I'm
don't wanna,
tempted to do that as well.
if you don't want to take the risk, because maybe you might be able to discard something, but then maybe you
know
won't be able to
what?
move me. So I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea.
So many options. I think I'll just take this because it's gonna be fun.
That was one I really hope you wouldn't pick. For obvious reasons. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed.
Yeah, with that attitude, you are.
Hmm. Oh, right, you got wolf form back. Right, I was like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? Right, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, flippin' heck.
Come ashore anytime.
Yeah, the south coast of England is not looking too hot right now. Ah.
Is any part of England ever hot?
Yeah, surprisingly so. I mean, not compared to, I don't know, Greece, but...
Or Southern California, for that matter.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Do it. You know you want to.
Oh, determined. I really don't want to move into London, but I'm gonna have to, and this could end the game if I get this wrong. I mean, we haven't seen any vamps, so this could just be all vamps. There could be bats. But once if I go the long way round, that just makes it even worse. Sod it. I'm going the long way round.
That's no fun.
Oh, well. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hmm. You might have to start moving soon and get arming over. I don't know. This is gonna be really tough to do. I don't think with Mina and ooh, and don't worry about horse economy. Oh wow, you can't even get to Bordeaux. Oh man, that's really unfortunate. Oh, I don't think they'll make it in time then. Don't skip dawn actions. Next turn, Terminator. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, he went to C. Okay. How the fuck do we play this? Ugh, just supply then. damn. That's unfortunate.
The hunter, the ally you didn't want.
No. No, not at all.
Oh, you're not gonna ally him?
Do we have consecrated ground, perchance?
I'm really hoping it was in all the cards that got discarded.
No.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to try and deal with London. I don't think we can. Yeah, this is just too tricky. Because there's just. I would not be surprised if there's 5 vampires waiting here for me. All 5 fighter vamps. I would not be surprised. Or just stuff that beats me up so much I can't do anything. Ah, damn. Yeah, gnarly. Maybe we should have sent a 3rd hunter over. I didn't expect this to go as south as it did. I take full responsibility, by the way. There are things I really fucked up on my side. Do even... maybe I shouldn't have moved. I'm gonna go to London. Let's just see if I can try and stop this, and it might buy us a day or two. We might have to night supply. Oh. Okay then. Ow. Nope. Get out of here.
I haven't seen a garlic be used in a while.
Curses. Curses, curses, curses. Yeah, we're desperate. We might have to be in Knights of Light territory here. Even then, I don't know how. Don't know how we do it even with that. We're in a losing position anyway. If we don't Knight Supply, I don't think we win. So... uh...
Dracula's done nothing but hang around Britannia, and you're checking up rumors in Spain.
How bad is this going to be? Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Is he just going to die to encounters? Possibly. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, cool. we'll take it. Nope. Nope.
Oh well.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah. I said in the chat before the game that we'll blame fatherhood responsibilities if we lose. So we already had that lined up. So that's just what we're going to tell everybody, Determinator. Babies distracted us. It's all their fault. Don't become fathers, kids. You gonna claw me? No, you're not gonna claw me. Nice. Nice. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. Just stop. 2 games in a row. Oh no, was that the game that was off camera this happened to Van Helsing? I can't remember. Oh, it was the game off camera. Yeah, we played a game off camera after the last one where Van Helsing got stuck with 3 vamps. Oh. Well, my prediction was, well, I said 5 vamps. There were currently 4. Maybe there's an aristocratic in London. So that would be 5. Oh my goodness. Oh, and if you just draw 2 aggressive cards, you can kill me. Regardless. Oh, never mind, you just draw Mesmerize. Okay then. Fine. Ah, GG. Good job, good job, good job.
Yay.
Did you have something else? I assume you would have had something else to kill me, right?
I had 2 claws.
Ah, yeah, yeah. There's just nothing you can do in that situation.
I mean, you had the rifle, so
Yeah, but you could just easily play something else. That's the thing. Oh, GG's.
what a
GG's.
game. 4 hunter deaths, 2 hoax matures.
That is a quiet game. That'll be quite the outlier in the stats. Is that the first? That might. Hang on a minute. Let me check something. Let me check something. That might be a first.
First, what? 4 hunter deaths in a single game?
I think so. In terms of tournament history, anyway. Let me have a look. What? What's the easiest way for me to check that? Do I check on YouTube or do I check on the stat? I'll look on. How long will it take for this Excel to load? Probably quite a while.
I'm just glad I got a win this Dracula.
Yeah, very good. Data, no. Yeah, I'll take Determinate. Sorry, I'll take full responsibility. I dropped the ball on at least 2 occasions during that game. That's it.
It was close though. I was only at what, 2 health left?
Yep. So the two things I did, which were clearly errors, it might not have changed the game, but it was definitely disadvantageous for us, was I said that horses were not needed in the UK. I then instantly drew horses on Van Helsing and decided to keep them instead of a second rifle. That was stupid. Don't do that at home, because that rifle was actually vital, because either I keep it for that combat, and then you
Yeah.
can't kill Van Helsing, or I can throw it away. I don't have to spend the forewarned. The other thing I did that was monumentally stupid was when it was the 2v1 in Liverpool, even though I had full confidence in my teammate, I should have taken all of the events off Seward, because we lost at least a heroic leap out of that.
Yeah, I figured you had heroically
Because
some of the way you were talking.
because at least what we could have done was, if Godalming was still on fairly decent HP, we could just move him in the next day and heroic leap you, and then you die. But then I don't know. Seward lost. What did he lose? Wax cylinders, heroic leap, and at least 2 other things. So that was hugely stupid on my part, and those are things that I normally
Terminator
do.
says RV, you lost renewed vigor as well.
No, it was all me. Terminator did his best.
Did you ever have consecrated ground?
Nope, and we didn't get any like combat related stuff apart from the heroic leap. But even a planned ambush would have been better than a heroic leap in those situations, or an escape route or something. But no, it was right. Let's have a look. Well, okay. So it's not maybe in tournament history, because unfortunately we only have counted stats from the League of 2023, 2024, and Immortal Invitational. But from those 3 tournaments, which is over 200 games, there was no game with more than 300 deaths. Now, there might be, somebody might comment down below.
New world record.
At least in recorded history, anyway, there might be somebody who'll pipe in the comments and go, oh, no, I had played a game where I had 400 deaths. You didn't get Bina. You didn't complete the set, but you got Van Helsing twice.
No. Yeah.
But, I mean, what was I going to do? Not move in? I have to move in.
Gio's asking which event cards were discarded after Godalming and Seward death.
Not sure about the others. So the only thing, like... Heroic Leap. The only thing was, like, from Determinator, this is just more... Determinator's still listening in the call, that's what I'm saying. Is the only thing I think Determinator did all game, which was an error, was playing the punch with... Who was it? Was it Godalming? Round... It was like 4 of combat or something. Like... I would just escape in that situation, because if you escape, Dracula, worst case scenario, finds you on the way out and is up to 4 health, but then at least you're still alive. I don't see why punching helps there. But that's the only thing. Like, if you're trying to punch to stop mesmerize, because you're worried that Dracula's going to bite you, a bite is least of our issues. So, but that's like the only thing. Everything else I fucked up. I should have thrown away the horse on Van Helsing. Gone, no, he's in the UK. We already knew that at that point. I just autopiloted into keeping the horse. So that was a mistake. Had to burn forewarned, which maybe that might have been maybe that was the right decision, but then in the long term it cost us stuff. Or it could have cost us stuff if you'd managed to fog us on renewed vigor or something. And then I didn't trade us the stuff off Seward on the off chance that combat, or if there's a second renewed vigor, say on Godalming, I should have traded that off. So that was, I normally when I play 1v1, I play conservatively like that if it's going to be a dodgy fight. And yeah, maybe we should have moved a fur hunter over. I don't know. There's a tricky, but then we could have won a 2v1 fight. How many times have you lost, Benzo, or me too? Like, we've lost 2v1 fights all the time.
Yeah, I did get pretty lucky with the 2v1 fights, managed to take both Godalming and Seward out.
Yeah. Seward was on lower health because of the mob. But yeah, getting Godalming 2 was a real coup. Because if Godalming's still there, and if we had managed to keep the heroic leap, then suddenly you become very vulnerable because you can't really move very well. But yeah, the fact you were then going, oh, there's nobody here, I can do what I want. So yeah, that was really good.
And then I also had I never actually used it, but having the Devilish Power meant that even if you had drawn Consecrated Ground, I could have nullified it to some extent.
Was that off Hoax that you got that?
That was the first one, yeah. The first Hoax, I got that. And then the second Hoax was what gave me the Dracula's Brides.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You just consolidate your position that way, which makes... What was the other thing in London? Was an aristocratic?
Yes, it was.
Nice, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, no, well played. I mean, yeah. You have to get a little bit lucky in 2v1s, because a lot of 2v1s could go against you, but... hey, it worked out. I'm just looking at the stats.
I mean, yeah, it is still kind of disappointing, though, because like you said, you made mistakes is what allowed me to win, and it's like, even with pretty good Dracula play, you're still kind of dependent on the hunters making mistakes to actually have a decent chance of winning.
Yeah, but I think that's the tricky part, right? Because you don't know what weaknesses we have until we reveal them to you. That's the problem, right? All it takes is like if we'd drawn great strength somewhere, then suddenly all that becomes nullified as well. So yeah, it's I mean, you definitely deserve the win, but then there's easier situation where we could have won 2v1 very, very quickly. And it's like, yeah, we got a really good game out of it. So yeah, there's probably a lack of urgency on our side, and then we played urgently at the wrong moments, perhaps. I also fucked up too, because when Seward moved in and you didn't ambush him, I should have remembered Heroic Leap was a thing. I've gone, oh no, play Heroic Leap now, and then we save the 2v1 for later. So that was my bad as well. But did you not have any sort of like delaying thing to put into Edinburgh? 'Cause I was so scared that Edinburgh would be a.
I didn't even think about that. I did have a Saboteur. Honestly, in the long run, it seems to have been better because if I had done that, you just would have used Heroic Leap on Dracula, knocking me down to 2 health, and then I probably would have been screwed at that point.
True, but then it would have.
Whereas the combat happened, and I took out both of them.
Yeah, it's just funny. 2 wrongs made a right for you in that sense.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really funny. I guess the only way would be then Sue would have to ditch items off the mob. So to get some questions, what would if you had ditched, and then you might be able to realise, oh, Sue's actually quite weak now. I can maybe stay around a bit longer, but it's an interesting game though. It's good to see UK being used. That is one weakness of Oktoberfest, and you've definitely shown
that is like the one thing I like about 5th edition so far is that they're changing Manchester to a port.
That's such a big change. I really like that too. Also, because it's just thematic. Yeah. It's Whitby, right? It's not just a random change. It makes sense.
Yeah. But mechanically, it is going to have a pretty decent impact on the game. Because then, even though Consecrated Ground is still strong in Britain, it's not going to be the CG nuke.
Right. Anymore. I guess you moved into Manchester early, just hoping we didn't have it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We could have easily drawn it like any card, but we didn't have it. I don't even know if we were nuke ready at that moment. I don't know if we had 3. The items were weird. The events, it's just such a weird game. You almost want Dracula events in the beginning because you need to be able to filter some of the Hunter events. We just got filled up with Hunter events very quickly, and we just weren't able to be able to use some and then have free space left. It's a little bit awkward. We had a hypnosis which we never used. We picked up a money trail that obviously was never used because you never went to sea again.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely a setup there for a game, but yeah, it's interesting with the 2v1. You have to try and you don't see everything, so it's not quite the same. But
Yeah.
it was a
Good game.
it was a good game, and I think that very much makes up for the last game. That
Yeah.
at least you and I were
Last
against
game.
each other. So that I think honestly that balances it out, right? We had a bit of a dud of a game before, but now we had a good game.
See
So.
if the tournament stats shift in favor of the Team US.
Well, that's a big shift.
Degree.
That's 1.5 points for you. So I can actually tell you the stats as of now. I think I might have said it at the beginning of the video. Let's have a look. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're only 1 point behind now. You've actually had a really good week. No, you are 2 points behind. My mistake.
Okay.
2 points behind, but then if you win the other game this week, then it's only 1 point behind. So the gap's closing. So interesting. Oh, GG, well played, right. Well played. There's definitely mistakes on our side, but you had to do your part, and you played a good game. So, and it was a good game all round. So, nothing much more we can ask for.
Yep. Well, I do have to get going now. I'm sure you're probably tired.
Yeah, I don't know if I can sleep. So, I'll have nightmares about that, about triple vampires in Plymouth again. GG's. Right. Good luck for the other games.
Have a good night then.
You too. Bye bye. Alright, everybody. That is the winning streak for me gone for this tournament, but that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. And as I said, yeah, I do not blame TheDetermin8or at all. It was a very tough game all round. So yeah, that is what it is. And if we had slightly different events, it could have worked out. But hey, you're not always going to draw the events that you want. So as a hunter, I've lived a charmed life, so I'm not gonna complain about one game. And it was a good game. It was very interesting. Dracula took a lot of risks, but it worked out. And yeah, really good combat play. Yeah, those claws. Damn, yeah, Spencer likes drawing claws, and it works out. So yeah. But that's okay. Also, Dracula needs a little bit of a buff in terms of the stats. So it's all good. It's all good. That's what happens. That's probably a good lesson, actually. It's a good learning lesson in terms of if you spend a lot of your resources early, then you don't have a lot of follow-up. I should have been a little bit bolder and just said, right, we need to send a third hunter to the UK. We would have overcommitted probably, but then none of that sort of stuff would have happened. But oh well, sometimes you got to take risks, right? We've seen it before where you get Dracula in a 2v1 and you manage to kill him. So I feel like the opportunities we took, I think, were the right ones, but it just didn't work out, and that's fine. That's fine. It's always good to get another game against Spencer. And yeah, that's I don't know how many we've played so many tournament games against each other. It's kind of ridiculous. Always a good game. Always a good game. Seen some layers and things, and yeah, sorry for the Terminator, but Terminator's been on a good run before this, so yeah, I let the side down there. But hopefully we'll be able to win the other two games, and yeah, we've got 2 weeks left. I'm playing on Dracula next week. That's confirmed, so I might have to get a little bit of Dracula practice in. But we shall see. Anyway, I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in another Fury of Dracula video very, very, very soon. So take care, everybody. Bye for now.